Richard Cousins is able to punch the ball towards the boundary line. Ralph Sewer's running through. He's collected a Central District opponent. Now McDonald on to Bowman. Bowman handballs off to Templeton. Templeton centres it, and there's Kevin Harris, the bogey man at full forward. He couldn't possibly miss this, Kevin Harris. The Warriors vice-captain. Been a great player in his 2 seasons with the Warriors. From point-blank range, lines up the goals. That's their first, the Warriors. They trail. Gee, this man's played very well, Robert Fraser. Now back to Van Dommel. Short on the leads. Krieg, up he goes. It's too high for him. Punched away by Jackia. The handball comes out now to O'Neill. Back to Trigg. They're mucking around the Bulldogs. And Robert Bowman grabbed that ball in, number 39 for Woodville, and held it in the area well.
Of course, little Robbie Bowman replacing Daryl Schimmelbusch, who was omitted from the side after a, let's say, indifferent performance last week. Very.
Underneath that one is Girdham, number 10 now, Bowman, 39. He's tackled, not in possession, and the umpire has seen it. Young Robbie Bowman will take the free kick from centre field.
Well, look, David, before Woodville get any further in front, I must confess I tipped Woodville, and I think I would have been one of the few media.
Bounce at centre field. Livis in ruck, up he goes. He gets the tap on that occasion. Down it goes in the direction of Central's Krieg. Robbie Bowman for the Warriors. Handballs the ball clear of the pack. Trevor Rowe will lead in the race. In fact, he gets a hand on that ball and punches it wide. Kevin Harris gathers it in, but is tackled strongly. Renee players. Didn't affect him. Cousins and Parker. Parker from behind. There's Schwert again. Gets a heavy knock from Fuller. Fuller goes to kick the ball off the ground, but Bungerhern stopped him from doing that. Rene Van Dommel. Patrick Schwert, number 40. Over the top of Robbie Bowman, the little red-headed rover for the Warriors. Umpire Ross Campbell will bounce. Cousins has won nearly everything in ruck today. Bowman's there, number 39, now out to Lynch. Cousins up. Parker got that tap. It goes to Scott Lee. Bowman came through heavily and collected Scott Lee. Now Bowman with the kick. Kevin Harris, the bulldozer. Handballs over the top to Colin McDonald, running through centre half forward. Through he goes out to Nichols. The ball short for him. He can't gather it in. Now he does. Now off to Sewer. Can he line up the goals? He's looking for an opening. Back he goes.
Time to recover. Back to Parker, getting himself in a little bit of trouble, the Warriors. Out of it now with a quick pass out to Haylock. Play on the call. Bowman got that one over to Harris again. He's starting to get back into the game. Over the top to Taylor. This is a great build-up, the Warriors. And he's banged it through the middle. Great play, the Warriors.
Dropped a couple of marks, but he has played well. Handballs over the top to the running player in John Martin. They're moving the ball much better, the Warriors, than the Bulldogs. Forward they go. Underneath that one was Bowman. He's kept the ball in front of him. Girdham is there also. David Buckley over the top. Number 15 on your screen is Bungerhern. Girdham's getting up, holding his arm. Let's hope it's not serious. Still without any boots on is Nolan. Making no attempt to find boots. Parker with the tap. Down it goes. Taylor tries for a left foot snap at goals. Bowman's on the bottom of that pack. In fact, the umpire has come in and called for a ball up. Nolan placing his boots on. That's good to see.
No, doesn't want them after all. He's thrown it away. I'm sure he'll put them on as soon as he gets a little bit more time. Cousins down. Tap went straight to Bowman. Bowman and turn out to McDonald. Now he's had a snapshot. The umpire's making plenty of ground. In fact, it's not that much ground after all. It's a great goal. That was his 8th kick, and a mark well sport Botka. He's still in there though, Nichols. He's got possession. Got out a long handball back to Wilson. Wilson gets around one opponent. Now throws the ball onto his boot. It's a long kick. Bungerhern there. He's given a free kick. Push in the back, and little Robbie Bowman will receive the free kick only metres from goal.
Yes, it was certainly a free kick. Bowman had front position. Bungerhern was trying to get back to punch the ball away, and in doing so gave away the infringement. It was certainly there. Bowman looking to hand the ball off. I don't know why. Point blank range, the angle might be a bit difficult. Kicks on its way. In fact, it's given him a little bit more problem than we thought, and that's through for 1 point. He wouldn't be pleased.
Certainly wouldn't be, David. That would have been a very handy goal. Scott Lee warming up on the bench. 5 points clear, and there's Nolan back with a fresh pair of boots. Looks like long sprigs too. Obviously conditions are a little lush out in the middle there. As the ball comes back forward, Hannam and Taylor. Hannam didn't punch the ball away. Taylor put his hands up and marked. Now onto the left foot he goes. Forward he has Ralph Sewer, and as far as Parker, he's on the left foot. Drives it in forward, looking there for Nichols. Nichols is up. It's punched away from him by Botka. Second grab Nichols, tried to claim it. Through comes Templeton. Haylock's in the pocket. Can he pick the ball up and snap? Close attention. Bungerhern lined him up. Missed him, fortunately. Now Schwert.
Back to Botka. Good desperate work by Bowman at the bottom of the pack with the ball under his arm, and he's kept it in their area.
Yes, nice suggestion.
Nolan, he's got a panic. If he can gather the ball in, he does now. No one forward though for the Bulldogs. Hull is there, he's dropping back, punched away by Rogers, cleverly done. Now it's Bowman for the Warriors. His kick goes forward looking for Taylor. Brett Hannam and Taylor have had a great duel. Hannam had one hand to it and 2 bites at it, not paid. Ball's gone to ground. Detman is there, number 4.
Short kick finds Taylor. Game coming alive at Football Park. Taylor's kick's long and high. Botka holding his ground from behind. Couldn't take the mark. The back of the pack. Bowman, and he's trickled that one through on his left foot. See the little fella, he looked a little bit tentative, but that'll give him a bit of confidence. Sharked that one well at the back of the pack and swung around and just dribbled it through on his left boot. And Woodville move on to 16-12 now, pulling away from the Dogs again, 10-11.
Scott Lee about to come back onto the oval. Coming off is Patrick Squirt. Good Rovers goal to Bowman on that occasion. Read the ball best, stayed down. Onto the left foot he went, and that's advanced there to lead to 37 points.
Back in the middle with Ross Campbell. Libas opposed to O'Neill again. Libas wins the tap again. Underrated ruckman is Libas. Oh, Taylor used the body well. Lucky bounces come the way of Bowman again. Geez, come into the game. Another shot, 20 yards, or should I say 30 metres out, and he was offline, and that's a point. Could have been a very handy one.
Yes, if he'd have kicked that, it could certainly have been good night Irene for the Bulldogs. Bungahern
been best player on the ground today, and it's a fine performance. 6 goals for a ruck rover.
Yes, Trevor Rowe wouldn't be too pleased with Kevin Harris kicking 6 goals. In fairness, he was only on him for 3. Back with Cousins. He gets the tap. Bowman back to Parker. Yet again, the Warriors go into attack through 10
by the Warriors today. Central have tried everything, but nothing's worked. The Warriors have just been too strong. Cousins front position. Taylor tried to fist it away. Van Dommel been a quiet player today. Got out the direction of Flintoff. Parker from behind. Oh, sold the puck beautifully. Handball wasn't a good one though. Players in there, still desperate work. Bowman got the ball out towards Fantasia. Fantasia spears out a pass, but front position is Botka. Oh, Lynch still in there. Ball comes out to Bowman. Little Robbie Bowman farmed out a handball in the direction of Detman. Now it's Jolly with a chance. Gee, there's still plenty of harassing out there. Robert Fraser tried to tap it on direction of Scott Lee.
The game, Andrew Taylor's pushed out of that one, the big blonde-headed fellow. Comes back now to him. He's tried hard in the first half, been a bit quiet in the third quarter. Ball's running for Bowman now. If he can pick it up, he can have a shot for goal, which he does. Kicks on its way. That's a goal, Robert Bowman. Goal 11, Woodville. They trail Sturt 11 goals, 5-71. To Sturt 14-14, 98.
Well, that'll give young Bowman some confidence and a little bit of encouragement. You see, it was Taylor that managed to get the ball down into the forward lines. A lucky bounce came the way of Bowman. The young fellow was recruited from Port Lincoln, and he's not unlike Footscray's Brad Hardy in looks. And he made no mistake from about 20 metres out on that angle.
I think the red hairs confused you, Kim. Steve Reck. Darryl Schramm, centre field.
Pressure. Got that one over to Detman though. Reckner has a chance. Bowman in there again. Got a quick handle out the direction of Taylor. He's been tackled high though on that occasion, and Cross has given the free kick away.
He looks sore, Kim.
Yes, I think he may have, when he was grabbed then, he's either done his ankle. He did injure an ankle.
Keeps the ball in front of him. On the left foot now, goes short. Has Kevin Harris. Sun in his eyes, but still takes the mark. And at centre half forward, Kevin Harris will drive the Warriors forward. Underneath, that's Randall Jolly. Up he goes, can't make it, mark it. Bowman's got the ball now, lines up the goals. Kicks on its way, but it looks like that's going to be offline. Dragon Tankasick grabs the ball in, keeps it in front of him. Well attended to there by Kavanagh. Now it mops up. Now Robert Lynch goes short to the centre. Has Stephen Nichols. Looks through on the left foot, but decides not to. On the right foot now, grandstand side. Randall Jolly went up before acceptances. Bowman took the mark, but I think there's been a free kick picked out, and that's going the way of Andrew Winter.
It certainly has been a good play today, Andrew Winter. That play wasn't all that pretty. He's in there trying to butter up for his mistake.
McCarthy's hurt, Kim behind play. He took a heavy knock, and he hasn't got up. That's not good news for Sturt this late in the game. We're 27.5 minutes into the final term. Andrew Winter's there. He's played well. So too is 47, Paul Hogarth. He's been a good player. Laurie Argent. Both umpires have umpired sensibly today. We should give credit where credit's due.
Certainly should. We've had 31 minutes of this final quarter. A cool breeze starting to set in. Woodville supporters leaving the ground, but young Bowman's not interested in that because he's just done a beautiful pass to find Dragon Tankasik. And Temper's getting a little frayed at this stage.
It's a bit silly. He could have lost the ball. Six there, standing his ground. Runs back on it, can't take it. Good work from Winter. He's been solid in that back pocket. 39, the red-headed player for Woodville is Robbie Bowman. Just onto the field, Bowman, replacing Steve Jackia, who went off with that bad knock to the back of his head. Punch clear.
Three kicks for the game, opposed to Port Adelaide's 12. I can assure you it all evens out in the wash. Greg Boyd back there, playing in a half-back flank today. Not a good handball taken by Bowman. Bowman in turn onto Colin McDonald. McDonald spears out a pass looking for Haylock over the head of that player. It Nichols again, over to Taylor. Taylor one way then the other, he was caught. This allows Templeton, straightens up.
A good job on the Warrior full forward. Johnson has the ball punched away by Livers. Now Bowman, he kicked 3 in the last quarter last week, Bowman. Underneath that one, Sapsu, he's got the ball into an open goal, he goes. It's through. Ralphie's fourth. He's kicked 2 this quarter, and isn't he a happy man?
Well, age shall not weary them, there's no doubt about it. 33 years or 34 years of age, and still possesses all that brilliance of yesteryear. Was well read off the pack by young Bowman. He was in the right position where a rover should be. He speared out the pass, looking for Sewer. Sewer got underneath that one, kept his balance brilliantly. There's that sidestep again, around his opponent, and speared another one through the middle for his fourth. And just to keep the Port Adelaide side at bay.
2 straight.
Can't. Alan Kennedy looks exhausted.
He's worked very hard today.
Oh, every player's given 100%, David. This has been one of the fastest games of league football I've seen. Some of the tackling in this game's been amazing. Little Robbie Bowman over the top of that, couldn't take it. Out of play again. We're about a minute away from time on. I'd say 90 seconds from time on. And the Warriors lead by 1 goal. Taking plenty of time.
Oh, isn't he what?
Port Adelaide supporters aren't happy about that, but he's doing the right thing. Bowman there. Oh, he should have taken that uncontested. He's won a free kick for a push in the back. Well, he's rather lucky because he should have taken that mark. But no one else spying against him. Puts in a high one looking for Taylor. Leslie Baker back there. Baker spoiled when he could have marked. Leslie in there again. Now have a look at this. He's a great player, Martin Leslie. Over to Rowan Smith. His kick's high and long. At the back is O'Brien. Smitho there as well. Now it comes out towards Jacquia. Jacquia's handball's long. Over the top to Schwartz. Schwartz in turn to Bowman. Bowman thought about another one. Now he kicks. Taylor's fallen over. So too is Leslie. And the ball beats both players over the penalty line. Well, with a minute and a half into time on, there's only 1 goal the difference, and this has been an incredible game of football.
Looks for the free kick, and he's received it. He appealed for that free kick, Ralphie, and got it. Kick was not a good one. Through went Bowman. On the right foot goes Bowman. Goalward bound. It's right through the middle. That's Bowman's burst. Just what the Warriors needed, kicking into that strong breeze. That's the reply they wanted. And Woodville now go to 6 goals 4, trailing Port 7 goals 3.
Well, that was superb play by young Robbie Bowman. If they can get the ball in there quick, and if it's not one-on-one in the air, he's going to be far too quick for Phelps. With Sewer managed to get himself into the game. He was quiet in the first quarter, tried to spear out a pass. It didn't really find its mark, but Bowman intercepted beautifully here. Managed to swing around, straighten himself, and speared that one through.
We've only played 5 minutes into the second term, and already it's nip and tuck. Johnson has the ball punched away by Livers. Now Bowman, he kicked 3 in the last quarter last week, Bowman. Underneath that one, Sapsu, he's got the ball into an open goal, he goes. It's through. Ralphie's fourth. Look for
Stephen Riley. Under pressure though from Bowman. McDonald back to Harris. That's brilliant play. Harris will look at the goal square.
The front position, down to Sewer, touch of the fumbles, Bowman took it well, then got it over to Haylock. Haylock tips in a pass, shot at goal, it's a great kick too. Gee, that's his first goal. Now
out goes Nichols to the left forward pocket. He'll need support from there. Gets away the handball now. Here's a chance there for Bowman. Harris a chance at goal, and he's got another one. Brilliantly done, Bowman. Got it back to Harris. Ninth kick, second goal.
Butler over to Christie. Now it's the Panthers department today. Ball comes over the top. It could be their last chance. Bowman, quick handball over to Sewer. Sewer's got time to straighten on the left foot. Spears in the shot for goal. It's through. Oh, incredible time on period. 3 goals to Ralphie Sewer.
Hey, that gets rid of Johns.
Templeton's got to wait. And you had McDonald behind him. To Bowman. Templeton. And keep it in left forward pocket. Woodville in attack, trailing by 3 points.
Well, that was miracle stuff. There was a chance, but better to take possession.
Sure, it's against Michael Ace for holding the man. Ace is not happy as he lowers Bowman to the deck and he pots a 15-metre penalty. And this brings Templeton to within 60 metres of goal. 7th kick for Michael Templeton.
From behind, almost as though he marked that, umpire not interested. Woodville quickly scrub it forward. Opportunity for Templeton. Has a look back into the centre of the ground. Beautifully done. Robert Bowman. That is good football. Mark number 2 to Robert Bowman. And kick number 3. Straight in front, 15 metres out. This will be Woodville's leading kick. When I say leading, they've hit the lead. They're 5 goals, 1-31, leading North Adelaide by 2 points. They're on 4.
Haylock goes up to Bowman and he marks it left half forward flank.
And some great play then by Woodville. I missed the player in the centre too, Peter, that handball, magnificent handball. Arnold just tapping it forward. McDonald's in there again, coming through Bowman, he's in everything. Handball across to Templeton, Templeton with the opportunity. And finally Woodville have posted it behind. They're 4-1, 25, North 4-5, 29, 4 points the difference.